have been your first impressions so far of St. Vincent and just the settings for your first camp?
Really just taking it all in. Can't really expect much. Just arriving here, just gotta wait, see how meetings and practice goes, and then, just go from there.
Darnell, did you work anything after OTAs, or did you kind of take some time off just to reflect and do personal stuff? What'd you do?
Nah, for me, I spent lots of time with my family, my 2 daughters and my wife. Other than that, mom, friends and family. Other than that, just try to stay in tip-top shape as I can, and that's pretty much it.
Your size and physicality, is that something you're kind of excited to finally get? You're in pads, and now you get to hit and take on hits and show that?
Yeah, I say for sure that's something I guess we all looking forward to. Just trying to get out there and make each other better. Iron sharpen iron, things like that. Just can't wait to see what I could do and things like that, so yeah.
Sorry if you've been asked this already, but just what have you guys been told about training camp here in Latrobe? What are some of the stories that guys have told you?
Really no stories yet, at least for me. Really just come prepared, come with the right mindset, come in the best physical shape you can, and just prepare to, just put your head down and work.
What have you been looking forward to
Latrobe?
Yeah.
I just say, just to experience it. Every guy on this team before me experienced it. Just experience it with one of the best rookie class, like to me, as in just bonding and things like that. So just experience it with them and with my brother from Georgia, Broderick. So yeah.
You have a roommate here?
I'm not sure who it is. I just walked in.
Did you get any assignments from the tight end room on what to bring to this?
Yeah, so just bring some snacks, some requests, people, some mixed nuts, some cheeses, things like that.
Do you feel like you have a good grasp of the offense right now?
I like to say so. It just comes with time and things like that. More time in the playbook. I'm not going to say I mastered it or anything like that, but as in the install that we put in so far, I feel comfortable, I say.
Some of those plays you were making in OTAs and minicamp, how much are you looking forward to doing that out here in this environment, fans watching, and the dog days of summer now?
I say, if I had to make those plays again or whatever it may be, whatever I do out here, I'd be very excited to do it and continue on building on whatever I could do and capable of.
Did you guys go away for camp at Georgia? Do you anything like this?
Nah, we just stayed a little hotel literally right across the street from our practice. So, we just stayed in a hotel, things like that, but we didn't go away like an hour away, things like that, no.
We heard you there coming in. Where do I go? Is it going to be a camp of questions asked?
Yeah, I feel like since everything's new, just learning the ins and outs of Latrobe and everything about it, we came and visited one time, so, it was good to, get in early, learn a couple things, where to go, what to do, but, it all looks new to me because we really didn't do much, but, it looks familiar on the inside, so just being able to get in, see the guys, and get back to it is a good thing.
Broderick, now that you guys are here, how do you just describe the excitement level of today and kicking this off here?
Man, I think everybody's just ready to get back to it. It's been so long. We had a little break. So, just being able to get back in with the guys, and doing what we came to do all along, it's going to be a good feeling.
You got any expectation level for the opener in terms of starting, what your role is going to be?
Really, my expectation is just to get in, learn as much as possible, and do the best I can, and be the best person I can be.
What do you have to do to win the job here?
I think that just comes down to, performing at a high level and, just being the best version of you. That's what it is to me, so I really believe in that. So, like I said, just coming in, learning as much as possible, being the best version of me. And, hopefully at the end of the day, touch the field, may not touch the field, but, just giving it 110%.
What is the best version of you?
Just 110% every time I touch the field. The field, film, recovery, all of that plays a factor. So, that's what it is to me.
Broderick, who'd you get a ride from in today?
I had an Uber. I still haven't got settled in all the way yet in Pittsburgh. So, I've been Ubering and staying in the hotels and, so I'm just trying to get everything in order. But, I knew camp was coming up, so I really wasn't rushing anything. So
Couldn't find anyone to bring you up?
Huh?
Couldn't find anyone to bring you up?
Well, most of the rookies came in last night. My flight didn't get in till late, so it was kind of hard. So I just, was like, I'll just wait until the morning and find a ride and just get there.
How much was that Uber ride?
It wasn't too bad. Probably like $50.
Oh, okay.
Did you get to know your Uber driver at all? I mean, did he know who you were or where he was going?
Yeah, he knew who I was, which was shocking to me because he was a little bit older. But you know, like people always tell me, you know, like Pittsburgh is a huge like sports. So like I just like once he knew me, it wasn't like once he told me like he knew who I was, it wasn't like a shock, but it kind of was because he was a little bit older. So you know.
Maybe he gave you a discount.
Did he ask for an autograph or anything like that?
Nah, he didn't ask for an autograph, but he asked for a picture. I took a picture with him.
Any advice that he gave you?
Nah, no advice.
Broderick, what have you been told about St. Vincent College and the time that you're going to get to spend here with your teammates?
Just enjoy the brotherhood, really. Just be around people, you know, don't be like antisocial and, you know, like this is the time to bond with your teammates and stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna really look forward to doing that.
Broderick, what's your relationship like with Dan?
Dan is a good guy. You know, ever since I stepped foot in Pittsburgh, you know, he was the one who talked to me the most. Him, Dan, Chooks, Isaac, you know, all of the older cats who've been in it for a while, you know, they took me in, you know, telling me things that I need to know, things I need to stay away from, things I need to do the most, you know. So just looking forward to, you know, getting back in the room with those guys, you know, just soaking up all the little nuggets I can from them.
Is it going to be unique that so many eyes are going to be on an offensive line position battle in training camp? I mean, last year everybody was counting snaps and reps between three quarterbacks. This year they're going to be watching the offensive line a lot. Is that unique?
Well, I believe that's anywhere you go. If you don't have an O-line like set in stone, I feel like that's one of the most positions like that everybody look forward to watching, because just like at Georgia, you know, it was always the trenches for us. So like it's not anything new to me, because like my coach at Georgia used to always tell me, you know, your spot is never set in stone. Like your spot can always be taken. So you know, you just got to come and perform every day that you have work. So
You mean your head coach or your position coach?
Both.
Okay.
What do you anticipate you'll have to grow the most in terms to be ready? You know, is there physical aspects, nuances of run blocking or pass blocking, or is it more learning the playbook? What do you think?
I feel like it's all around for me. You know, I'm finally at the next level, so you know, just always trying to implement new things into my game. You know, just never having enough of learning. For me, that's what it is.
Broderick, you have seemed at ease in these sessions throughout the spring. You look pretty relaxed now. What does your in pads on the field personality look like?
I really don't know, you know. Like, I've always been a physical player, but, you know, with a little finesse to it. But, you know, we just got to wait and see, because, you know, it's all new, like I said earlier. So I really don't know what the future holds as of right now, so we just got to wait and see.
So much of this process is about competition. What are you looking forward to? Going against guys or off the field, you know, playing cards or whatever? Like, what's that like?
I plan on playing cards, competing, you know, can't wait for one-on-ones. Really just want to have fun with everybody, you know, on and off the field, just to have a good experience here, just second season.
Is there a one-on-one you're looking forward to? Is there a certain guy you're ready for?
Pretty much everybody.
On the defensive line, you guys added a lot of people. You know, where do you feel like you fit into what seems like it's going to be like a more competitive group?
I definitely fit in. I feel like I fit in every single place that I need to be placed, inside or out. Just, you know, just a matter of where I get and who I'm on the field with. Just got to build chemistry with those guys and make sure when we get on the field that we be able to succeed as one.
Yeah, how about just, you know, your versatility seems like one of your strengths.
Definitely.
You know, how do you feel like you've developed that, and how do you feel like that will show itself this year?
Definitely want to show itself. You know, I wasn't completely sure of all the positions I was going to play last year, but now I know exactly what to expect. I know who I am, and I know exactly what I can do, so now it's time to show it.
You have a difference between last year showing up here, this year showing up here? You have a different feel, different vibe?
Definitely different vibe, definitely.
I remember last year you felt very confident about your hands and like how you're going to use them.
Definitely.
What have you added on to that now that you feel like, man, I can't wait to show all of this off?
Just being able to, you know, do what outside linebackers do, as well as take double teams on as well as a defensive tackle.
Do you like not having a defined spot? Is that kind of challenging for you there?
It's not challenging. I'd say it's fun. You know, you get to go inside and out. You get to go with mixed matches. You get to go with the top guys. You get to go with the guys that are, you know, kind of unexperienced. So I can use my speed inside and I can use my strength outside.
Do you like standing up, like when you're on the outside like that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
First guy to get into something extracurricular out there on the field, who's most likely, and is it you?
Wait, ask the question again.
Who's the first guy to get into a little shoving match with somebody on the other side?
You know what? We shall see. We shall see. I can't even answer that one.
How many different positions you feel comfortable at? Like where?
All of them.
Like all across, standing up on the line.
Yeah, most definitely.
Even inside.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody told you a player's supposed to make his greatest improvement between year 1 and 2? And where will we see that from you specifically?
Ask that again?
The improvement from year 1 to 2, it's kind of considered the time when you make your biggest jump.
Yes, sir.
Where's that going to show up in your game?
I definitely feel like it's going to show up year 2. You know, I came to play, came to show who I am this year 2, and just be more of a dynamic person when it comes to this field.
A lot has been talked about how much more explosive the offense wants to be. Some changes potentially for the offense we might see this year. What different tone or approach, if any, exists for the defense?
What kind of tone?
Yeah, with anything different in terms of...
Same thing. You know, we stop the run, then we get after the QB. Nothing's changed, just different people on the field.
You guys have spent a lot of money on the defense. Alex Highsmith, another one here. Just given that, you know, what kind of expectations do you guys have internally for yourself?
You know, we're just going to continue what we always plan to do, get after the QB and be as successful as a unit as possible.
You excited to have a rookie like Keanu come right after you, so now you're not the youngest guy in the room anymore?
No, it's definitely fun, and you know, him and Lil Herb, they both good guys, and can't wait to see them just continue to grow this rookie season.
You the better one? Who's the best?
I've been off about a year trying to save my blood pressure because it just made me so mad, but I couldn't really tell you who, really. Everybody talks so bad about man because stuff just seems so unrealistic.
Kevin, what have you taken time to work on since OTAs? Did you take time to yourself, or did you focus on anything specific to do?
Just on my focus. That's about it. I feel like I was pretty good overall. The mental aspect is probably my strongest that I need to work on.
Kevin, how do you approach this camp with the position battle and potential opportunity?
All I can do is my best, and hope that good comes from it.